a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
Time check.
Hello and welcome to another fresh episode, and welcome to Global TV today. It's another new week, and of course a week to share all the interesting recipes for you for your breakfast, your lunch and your dinner. I am Chung Anamel Joseph. There's a reason this breakfast staple has been so popular for so long. But let's be honest, pancakes made with store-bought pancake mix can't compare to fluffy pancakes made from scratch. But it will take too long, right? Contrary to popular belief, making homemade pancakes is incredibly simple. Don't let the ingredient list scare you. All you need to make pancakes from the scratch is a handful of common ingredients and about 10 minutes. Basic pancake recipe ingredients. Now, when you want to make your basic pancake ingredients, why I love pancake, and I'm very sure why a lot of people love pancake, is because it's easy to make, except if you do not get the formula. So, but today we're going to be sharing some of the simple measure and one of the, let's say, go-to pancakes that you can decide to try every day. Like, not like the regular pancakes. You know, cooking is creativity, and you have to learn to be creative to be able to get different recipe or different dishes. Now, for the basic pancake recipe, for the ingredients, all you need is your non-stick cooking spray or a butter milk or a whole milk. You need eggs, you need beaten, you need the eggs have to be beaten, of course. Pure vanilla extract, melted unsalted butter or even a vegetable oil, all-purpose flour, spooned and leveled, granulated sugar, Oince baking powder or any baking powder at all, baking soda, and of course you need your salt. It can be your kosher salt or any salt you have in the comfort of your kitchen. So do not be confused. Maybe it's the kosher salt or any salt or baking soda or whatever baking soda. Baking soda is a baking soda. Baking powder is a baking powder, and of course salt is salt. But then you can go in with whichever salt you have in your kitchen. With the basic milk down, there are countless ways to get creative with pancakes. You can add fruits like bananas, blueberries, or fresh peaches, or satisfy your sweet tooth by adding Nutella, chocolates, chips, or sprinkles. If you prefer a more traditional pancakes, you can't go wrong with a slab of unsalted butter, a generous drizzle of authentic maple syrup, and a pinch of flaky sea salt. If you are the adventurous type, try one or more of our favorite pancake recipe, some sweet, some savory, that use an oven, vegetables, or exotic spices to take pancakes beyond the basics. And that's why some people, when they are making their pancakes, you see that they put a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of spicy. Now it depends on how you want it. It can be savory and it can also be sweet. So before we go into detail with all the recipes we have today, let's take a quick break and we'll be back shortly.
Are you ready to be entertained like never before? Get ready to dive into the latest and greatest entertainment news in lifestyle, music, movies, birthday celebration, and so much more. All on Entertainment Circle on Global Television. From the hottest red carpet event to exclusive interviews with your favorite stars, we've got you covered. Stay up to date with the latest trends and news from the entertainment world, all in one place. Tune in every Saturday by 1 p.m. with Chung and Emil Joseph on Global Television.
Welcome back from the short break. If you're just catching up with us, this is Lunch Global, and if you're a pancake lover, then today's episode is specially made for you to make the most easiest, interesting, special recipe cake. We're going to be sharing all our enticing and interesting recipe to you. For starting today, we'll start with the buttermilk pancake. Now, sheet pan do life so much easier, but there's no reason a sheet pan can't make breakfast and brunch easier too. This recipe is ideal for feeding a crowd, and the best part is that you can save. Pancakes are a brunch favorite, but making them for a crowd is not easy feat. Even with a large skillet or griddled, it's almost impossible to serve everyone a warm short stirk at once. Our solution is this easy sheet pancakes. To achieve color, we brushed with melted butter after baking and popped it under the broiler for a finished touch. Keep it classic with the basic recipe. Try one of the mix idea or invent your own variation. So this particular recipe of pancake now enables you to feed a number of people you have around. Now you don't have to like fry or bake them bit by bit. Now you can do all of this together. It gives you opportunity to have different toppings. It can be strawberries, it can be blue or blackberries, it can be banana, it can be nuts, it can be peanut butter, anything at all you want. Now you'll be able to have them in segments, or let me say in slices, and then you will be able to serve your guests as they prefer. Now for the ingredients to make this particular recipe of pancake, you need the non-stick cooking spray, you need your buttermilk, you need eggs, you need pure vanilla extract, you need the melted unsalted butter, all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and of course your salt. Now this is basically like a measure of the common recipe of pancake, but the addition on this is the fact that you have to make it in a sheet, in a pan, and quite big, and of course you'll be able to put your toppings just the way you prefer, because it's very big. You don't expect to just have one toppings. So to be creative on this particular recipe of pancakes, because sometimes when you have your kids or you have your siblings, maybe you're in a family house and everyone, your mom, your dad, everyone is available. Now people don't go in with exactly like, maybe our choices differs, yeah, right? So some people might like bananas as their toppings, while others might like something different, and this particular recipe gives you all the door to make that choices, and of course go in with what every other person's like. So for your direction, you need to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, line on 11 by 7 inch ring baking sheet with placement paper. You coat the placement paper on sides of the pan with non-stick cooking spray and then set aside. Whisk buttermilk, eggs, vanilla, and 2 tablespoons melted butter in a medium bowl until well combined. In a separate large bowl, whisk flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Add the milk egg mixture and stir until just combined. Make sure you do not overmix it. Scrub batter into the prepared baking sheet, smoothing into an even layer with a spatula. Bake until the pancake is lightly golden and springs back in the center with poke like 12 to 13 minutes. Remove from the oven and heat the boiler to high. Brush the remaining 2 tablespoons melted butter on top the pancake. Broil until golden brown. 1 to 2 minutes, rotate halfway. Then you can cut it into 12 slices and you can serve them warm. At this point, you can also decide to add up all the toppings you want at the same time. Now, these pancakes can also be eaten with honey or with jam or with any even chocolate that you want. Well, go with the toppings of your choice, and that is the idea, for you to have varieties. And if you want to eat more than just a slice, you can now decide to eat any other topping that you prefer or you like or you love, or you just want to give it a try if you have never tried it. So moving on, we'll be looking at the sweet potato buttermilk pancake. Now, the idea is already clear that you need sweet potato to make this particular recipe. But of course, there is no pancake without eggs, and there's no pancake without flour, and there's no pancake without baking soda or baking powder or salt or even sugar if necessary. Then welcome to the fall of season with a stock of warm, comforting sweet potato pancakes. The combination of cinnamon, nutmeg, and mashed sweet potato creates a delectable batter that even kids love. So this particular recipe is recommended for you, your kids, any other person. If you like maybe a vegetable, this actually goes very, very well. This is your kind of breakfast. This batter for you, buttermilk pancake, are irresistible, fluffy, and tender, and just to happen to be made with a full favorite vegetable. Cooked and mashed sweet potato is whisked into a cinnamon and nutmeg spiced batter for a very atom take on buttermilk pancakes. And you're not just drizzling maple syrup on top of the steak. The batter itself is sweetened with syrup for more of this warming caramel and vanilla notes throughout. Make sure to shop for real maple syrup for maximum deliciousness. Now, for your tip, while cooking the sweet potato pancakes, be patient and let the underside turn a deep golden brown before flipping. For the ingredients, you need, of course, the major ingredients in this recipe is the sweet potato, and then it has to be cooked and mashed. Now, you need your eggs, you need your buttermilk, you need your pure maple syrup plus more for serving, all-purpose flour, baking powder, your salt, your baking soda, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, unsalted butter, canola oil for cooking, toast pecan chopped for serving. Now, pecan in pancakes are one of the most sweet pancakes ever. If you've not tried using pecan in your pancakes, then this minute, if you're a pancake lover, because I know that a lot of people, it's not everyone that loves pancake, but then if pancake is your thing and you have not used pecan as your toppings on that pancake, then trust me when I say that you are missing. I mean it. You need to just try this recipe. And for the directions, you have to heat oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Wire rack inside a rim baking sheet. Prick potato all over with a fork. Place in a microwave safe bowl with 1 teaspoon water and cover. Microwave on high until tender when pierced with a fork. 5 to 7 minutes. Let cool. Discard water. Split potato and scoop flesh into bowl. Discard skin. Mash to make 1/4 cup. Beat eggs and buttermilk in a large bowl, add potato and syrup, whisk until well combined. Whisk flour, baking powder, salt, baking soda, cinnamon and nutmeg in a medium bowl. Add to the buttermilk mixture, gently stir until few dry spots remain. Add melted butter and stir gently until just combine, and make sure you do not over mix. If there are lumps in it, it is still okay because it's sweet potato, so you don't expect it to be as soft as a milk. So you heat a large non-stick skillet or grilled over medium high, brush on with oil, reduce heat to medium, cooking in batches. Add 1/4 cupful of butter to skillet, flattening topping slightly. Cook until bubbles rise to surface and underside is golden brown. 2 to 4 minutes. Flip and cook until puffy and golden brown on other side. 2 to 4 minutes. Transfer to wire rack. Keep warm in oven. Repeat with oil and remaining butter. Now serve with pecans and the syrup. And then this recipe of pancake, sweet potato buttermilk pancake is ready for servings. If you've not tried using pecan to eat this particular pancake recipe or any other pancake recipe, then you should try using pecan, because nuts and pancake with seeds and pancake are really, really nice. Sometimes you like this crunchy feeling, you like this hard moment, you know. Sometimes you just want to chew things and then have those moments, like the way people eat granules and bananas. You know, the bananas are soft and easy to eat, but with the granule it gives you these different vibes. Well, for me, I do not eat granules with banana because I feel it's just so difficult to eat. I don't know how I feel about it, but then I love to see people enjoy it. I eat banana on its own and I will eat the granules on its own. Now, forward on our pancake recipe today is a carrot cake pancake. Now, carrots has, whether you're making juice, whether you're making a particular dish recipe for your kids or a healthy recipe dish for or fitness maybe recipe for an adult, carrot has a way of just finding itself into anything you're doing. So who said you can't make cake for breakfast or carrots for the matter? So this carrot cake pancakes are a delicious way to start your day. Go ahead, have your carrot cake and eat it. Now, I don't know if you have to wake up 5 a.m. but then to make this recipe is easy, less time consuming, and that's why it is important for you to also just have this quick bake for breakfast. So pancakes are better when they are carrot cake pancakes. And for the ingredients of this particular recipe, we need the major ingredient, which is the flour. We need the baking powder. We need the baking soda, the ground cinnamon, ground allspice, ground nutmeg, salt, buttermilk, eggs, vanilla extract, light brown sugar, finely grated carrot, chopped walnut, shredded coconut, chopped raisins, butter. Make sure it's melted plus more for the skillet. And for the direction, first of all, you need to combine the flour, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, and salt in a large bowl. Whisk together the buttermilk, the egg, the vanilla, and brown sugar in another small bowl. Pour the wet ingredients in the dry ingredient and stir until just incorporated. Mix in the carrot, walnut, coconut, and raisins. Add butter and stir just until combined. Do not over mix. Secondly, you need to melt a small of butter in a large non-stick skillet over medium heat. When the skillet is hot, ladled in half cup butter, swirling in to form a 6-inch diameter circle. Cook about 2 minutes until small bubbles appear on the surface and the bottom is golden brown. Then flip. Cook 2 minutes more. Repeat with remaining butter. Serve with cream cheese syrup. Then fourth, you need to puff everything out, and then voila, your pancake is ready. And this particular recipe, obviously, it's so easy to make. It doesn't just need anything. You need all those your nuts, the walnut, the pecan, anything at all that you're using. You need the raisin, all together. Now, after mixing your flour and the milk, the buttermilk, the butter all together, the baking soda, the salt. Now, after mixing it, of course, it's going to be in a liquid form. And then you can just pour in the dry, or pour in the liquid into the dry, or pour in the dry into the liquid, and mix them together and just get your pan ready to bake, and then your pancake is ready. Now, fourth is the puffed pear pancake. Now, if you're a pear lover, I think this pancake will go a long way for you. And I think it's also a friendly pancake, like very, very friendly, especially when it comes to you dealing with kids, because you know that pear has this, especially when it's being baked or cooked, it's very, very soft. It's as though it's like sweet potato. You can easily scoop it out. Now, hosting brunch this week, or maybe by weekend, or you have something you want to do, well, I don't know, the week is just, it seems so easy. So, and then you have to impress your friends with this tasty yet delicate pancakes. Now you can decide to have this girl time weekend or family time this weekend, and this recipe will be a recipe that everybody is going to be wowed with, a taste reminiscent of a Dutch baby. While it looks more elegant than a standard flip jack, it's just as simple to make as no flipping. And for the ingredients, you need your eggs, you need your milk, all-purpose flour, almond or vanilla extract, your salt, your ripe pear, and it has to be nicely and tinely sliced. You need 2 tablespoons sugar, 1/4 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons butter. And for the direction, first of all, you need to preheat oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Place in a 12-inch cast iron skillet or other oven safe skillet in the oven to warm it. Secondly, in a medium bowl, whisk together the egg, milk, flour extract, and the salt until smooth. In a separate bowl, toast the pear with the sugar and cinnamon. Thirdly, you need to carefully remove the preheat skillet from the oven and add the butter, swirling until it is melted. Arrange the pear in a single layer in the skillet and pour in the butter. Fourth, you need to return the skillet to the oven and bake 25 minutes or until puffed and golden. Serve with the maple syrup. And this is so easy to make. Fifth, we'll be looking at gingerbread pancakes. Now, this is for people who love ginger. You know, there's nothing you literally will cook without, if you like, you put, but ginger really works with almost everything. With your tea, with your food, with your cake, with your juice, with your smoothie. Just mention anything at all. Ginger is a go-to all the time. And this will be the last we're going to take today. So just be very, very attentive. With pear and yogurt, if you love gingerbread cookies around the holidays, you're going to go wild for the sweet and spiced pancakes. It's a combination of rich ginger and cinnamon with mildly sweet pear and creamy vanilla yogurt. Is so good you'll feel like you're out of a fancy brunch. So for the ingredients, you need your pancake mix, ground ginger, ground cinnamon, salt, egg, whole milk, molasses, vegetable oils, ripe anjou or Bartlett's pear, peeled cord and tinely sliced, light brown sugar, vanilla yogurt. And quickly for the direction, you first of all need to combine the pancake mix with ginger, cinnamon and salt in a large bowl. In another bowl, whisk together the egg, milk, molasses and oil. Stir the wet ingredients into the dry and whisk just to combine. Let the batter rest according to the pancake mix liberal direction, or for 5 minutes if you make your own mix. While waiting, gently toast the pear in a bowl with the brown sugar set aside. Place a non-stick griddle or skillet coated with oil, butter or cooking spray over medium-high heat. Spoon or pour about 1/3 cup of butter for each pancake on the griddle. Turn when bubbles rise to surface and the edge look cooked. Repeat with the remaining batter. Serve the pancake with the sliced pear and a dollop of vanilla yogurt. This recipe makes 8 to 10 pancakes. And for the sake of time, we're going to be putting a stop here. It's all about pancakes, and pancakes can go for brunch, can go for breakfast, and maybe for dinner as well. It depends on how you love your pancake. Make sure that you're going in with the right ingredient, and at the same time, remember that you can be as creative as possible by making your own recipe, and others will get to learn from you. Thank you for joining me on today's episode here on Lunch Global. I am Silchong Anamel Joseph, and this is Lunch Global. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a beautiful week.